The Palace of Versailles started as a simple hunting lodge built by King Louis, Roman XIII in 1623. Louis Roman XIV, the Sun King, would later expand the château into an opulent palace that became the seat of French power and culture. Versailles was a symbol of the absolute monarchy, with the king and his court living in lavish splendor, far from the common people. Construction on the palace began in 1661 and went through several phases over the next few decades. Renowned architects like Louis Laval, Jules Hardouin-Mansart, and André Lenaudre transformed the former hunting lodge into a sprawling complex with wings, apartments, gardens, and subsidiary structures. The Hall of Mirrors, Royal Chapel, and Royal Opera are just a few of the architectural marvels added during this time. Versailles became the political and cultural center of France under Louis Roman XIV. The palace hosted grand festivals and ceremonies, and the court etiquette was highly regimented. The nobility flocked to Versailles to curry favor with the king and secure prestigious positions. This allowed Louis Roman XIV to consolidate his power and diminish the traditional influence of the provincial nobility. After the French Revolution in 1789, Versailles fell into disrepair and neglect. It was not until the 19th century that efforts were made to restore and preserve the palace. Louis Philippe turned it into a museum of French history, while later rulers used it for ceremonial functions. In the 20th century, major restoration projects have returned Versailles to its former glory. Architecturally, Versailles is a masterpiece that blends Baroque, Classicism, and French Baroque styles. The palace's symmetrical wings, grandiose facade, and ornate interiors exemplify the opulence of the French monarchy. The formal French gardens designed by André Lenaudre are considered some of the finest in the world, with their meticulously landscaped lawns, fountains, and geometric hedges. The palace contains a number of remarkable rooms and apartments, including the iconic Hall of Mirrors, the royal apartments of the King and Queen, and the Royal Chapel. These spaces were designed to impress visitors and showcase the power and wealth of the French monarchy. In addition to the palace itself, the estate of Versailles includes the Grand Trianon, the Petit Trianon, the Queen's Hamlet, and numerous other structures and gardens. These subsidiary elements provided the royal family with additional residences, retreats, and spaces for leisure and entertainment. Today, the Palace of Versailles remains a beloved tourist destination and a symbol of France's cultural heritage. It continues to host political events and ceremonies, while also serving as a museum that attracts millions of visitors each year. Ongoing restoration efforts ensure that this architectural masterpiece will be preserved for generations to come.